Yo. I don't even know how to start this video because there is so much going on. It is a short week. We've got a bunch of books we want to read. I've got a bunch of prepping, planning, and all of this kind of stuff going on. I need you guys to stop what you're doing and pray for me. Why do I do this to myself? Or we get ahead of ourselves. It's okay. We've got this. So this week we are going to be doing our first fantasy reading vlog of the month. We only have 4 days to achieve everything. I need to get ready for a trip. And then I need to edit a bunch of videos and get my life together before I'm gone. We got this. We got this. We got this, right? So the fantasy books in question are going to be 2 sequels. So The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber, which is the sequel of Once Upon a something? What is the book that I read? Once Upon a Broken Heart. And then we also have Blood Marked by Tracy Dion, which is a sequel of Legend Born. So I'm trying to read a lot of sequels. I've been putting these off, and I figured at least for this week, I'm probably just gonna listen to the audiobooks for these, so that should be pretty easy. And then I also have All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater, and it's gonna be a bestie TBR exclusive video thing. So I will tell you my thoughts as I go through, but most of my information will be saved for that. And those are the 3 that I'm gonna try and tackle, but yeah, that's where we're at with that. Today, Monday, is a video editing, video filming, and video planning day. So I don't know when we're gonna get to that because I don't have that much more time before work starts. And so that's probably gonna bleed into the evening, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm doing the filming right now. I did some editing already. Fortunately, I edited a little bit of last week's video already. We got a chance. We have this. I'm just gonna tell myself all of these affirming things until I believe it, right? Save me from myself. Let's do it. Let's do it, okay? What is wrong with me? Started Blood Marked by Tracy Dion, and I am supposed to be getting ready for my work trip later this week. I'm supposed to be getting things prepped, doing all of these tasks before work, trying to take advantage of all of the little time that I have, and yet I am so invested in this book. I just want to take out some markers and start annotating the shit out of this, but I don't have time to do that, and that's very upsetting because I'm loving it. I am 20 chapters in, not quite halfway, and I am surprised that I have been putting this book off. I was like scared, I guess. I don't know, but like the sequel to Legend Born is fire. Like I am loving this so far. Like holy cannoli Batman. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. A lot of crazy things have happened. We've gotten some really chef's kiss commentary. Like this book is doing all of the things that I want my POC fantasies to do. Yes. I'm gonna need to reread the series and take some time to annotate and do all of the things because I feel like it's a disservice that I'm not doing that right now, but I am enjoying myself thoroughly. I've also, I guess to the actual update, hi, good morning. It is Tuesday, and yesterday I did as I thought. I basically spent all day before and after work editing videos. I am on top of my ish, which is good because next week I'm going to be out of town. The video, ooh, ah. Let's just pretend I didn't just slip into the splits. It's too bad you couldn't actually see what was happening there. Anyway, back to the update. So next week I am going to be out of town for a work trip. I'm going to be booked basically the entire time. I'm not bringing my personal laptop, so I won't be able to edit videos or anything. So I edited this week's video, next week's video, the besties video, and then this is a video that's supposed to go out later. So hopefully I'll be able to edit this video on Friday. Yes! I'm on top of my shit. Look at me being productive. There should be like a productivity dance. But you know what? There should also be a really nice, cozy, lazy dance too, because it is okay to be lazy, but I have so much stuff that I have to do that productivity right now is the jam. Anyway, so yesterday was very productive, but I got zilch, zero, nada reading done. So I knew today we needed to get on those audiobooks, work on those tasks that I can do at the same time, you know, like breaking down boxes so that I can put them in the recycling because that comes tomorrow. So that's basically what I've been doing this morning. In fun, nerdy news, since I'm going to be out of town next week, I did set up my little tab bookmarks for the books that I'm going to be taking with me. You know, color coding. I'm super excited for that, even though that's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm on top of things. I'm feeling good. I am in a great mood. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna get back to work and I will give you an update later. Well, hello. It is a whole new day and your girl has finished book number 1, Blood Marked. So yes, I enjoyed this. I'm thinking a low 4 stars right now. Who knows, that may change. I did enjoy it. As you guys know from the last clip, I was in love with the beginning part of this. There were some like relationship aspects that I had forgotten about, and I guess I just don't care as much as I would like. But overall, the general idea, I'm really here for it. I'm excited to continue this series. It looks like we're going to have at least one more book, if not more than that, and I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. I like a lot of the things that ended up happening. I did have a good time. I'm interested in a lot of the characters, all of the commentary. Thank you so much, because I feel like one of the issues that a lot of people had in the first book regarding a black character going to a predominantly white school has been addressed. It is important to the story. I do really appreciate that, and I like to see more about how things progress as we go on. I didn't love the second half as much as I loved the first half, even though a lot of really awesome things happened. I guess I just wasn't as invested. I don't know. That's where we are. Finished the first one, doing good. Now this morning I did start The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book in another trilogy or whatever series, which is upsetting. I think originally this was supposed to be a duology, and then I've heard recently people reading this and being all like, I was upset until I found out another one's coming out, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should have waited, but I am trying to catch up on my series because I am now that person who has a bunch of series she's in the middle of. I was never that person. I don't like series. What is happening? Somehow here we are. Here we are. Anyway, this is the second book. The first one was Ever After. What's the first book? What? I own the book. Where is it and what is it called? Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This is like a sequel series to the Caraval series, which I never read. It's a trilogy. I will probably read it, even though I guess I'm a little bit spoiled to things, but whatever. In this case, we have a woman who is brokenhearted and decides to make a deal with Jack, I think, who's the fate of broken hearts or some stuff, who's doomed to kill whoever he kisses until he finds his true love or something like that. And so she makes this deal where he's supposed to help her in her little love situation, and he's all like, yes, but you have to give me 3 kisses at any time that I want with whoever that I want, but not me. And so it ends up being a fun time. Things happen. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this so far. I don't even think I'm halfway through it yet. So things can happen, but got back into the story real quick. It's cute. I'm excited to continue. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this one day because it is Wednesday, and I am hoping that maybe we can get through 4 books this week. I'm kind of thinking of doing Fire with Fire. I might switch them because I know I'm just going to listen to the audiobook for this one, but because this one is also a bestie exclusive video vlog book pick, whatever, I might want to annotate it so that I can say cool spoilery things, because I'm going to try and do spoilers at the end of the vlog for them, which I didn't do in our last one. Not sure what I'm going to do. Morning, but it is not morning anymore. I had a very busy day, night. The time, stuff has happened. So I figured I would give you my updates. First off, I have finished The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I finished this last night. Ooh, boy. I am impatiently waiting for the next book in the series. I loved this. This was a 5 stars at the moment. I'm trying to think about what kind of issues I might have. Is this real? Is it just like, you know, when you finish a book and you have a hit of emotions and you're just like, this is how I feel right now, but is that true for the whole thing? Right now, I actually think it was. Like, I can't think of anything in this that really bothered me. It is the second in the series, so I knew what I was getting into. And I do really like a lot of what this does. There was a lot of intrigue, a lot of things that happened. The ending. Dare I say more. So yeah, I'm super excited to continue this series and really happy that I finished this book. Sad that I have to wait. Ugh. Anyway, now this morning I ended up picking up Fire with Fire by Destiny Soria. And this is a story about 2 sisters who are in a modern world, which was surprising to me for some reason. I thought it was going to be more fantasy. It's not. It's a modern world. And they're from a family of dragon slayers, basically. And it's on the hush hush. People don't really know that dragons are an actual thing, but that's what they do. So they train all of this. It's a big deal until one of them ends up meeting a dragon and ends up kind of, you know, going on their side. It's a little bit of how to train your dragon. It's got that kind of vibes, right? Except we have POC characters, we have this modern day world, we have these interesting additional intrigues that are going on and these relationships and yada yada yada. I think I'm not quite halfway and some things have just happened which are very, very upsetting. But I am thoroughly into the story and I'm excited to kind of see how things go. I'm enjoying it so far. I am annoyed. I am upset at how things have happened, but like, I'm supposed to be. It's all intentional. I am not annotating and I keep feeling like I wish I was, which is a little bit sad. Because there have already been a couple of moments where I would have written something in the margins and a couple of things I would highlight. I am finding the audiobook for this is pleasant. I think that's it for my updates. I guess I will come back in a little bit. All right. See you soon. Hi. Hello. It is nighttime. Future me here. I'm pretty tired. I still have about an hour or half an hour left of the audiobook. Things have definitely progressed. And I will say, like, I knew the premise of this book before going into it, but I have still been a little bit annoyed with one of the characters. One of the sisters may get on my nerves. Just maybe a lot. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I kind of wish I was torn between the two a little bit more. Like, I want that internal turmoil where I understand both characters and I'm fighting for them both. For me, right off the bat, it was real clear, one character over the other. And I've just been like so annoyed with the other character. So we're gonna try and finish this up tomorrow because I'm ready to go to sleep. I've been doing my bionic arm. If you don't know, I injured myself in college and recently has been coming out of the woodworks. And this is just a heating slash massaging thing. So yeah, I was doing this actually. I'm done for now. We can remove my bionic arm. We are doing good. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think we would do so good. I did it. Okay, so today is Friday morning. I have completed Fire with Fire by Destiny Soria, and I really enjoyed it. I'm thinking 4 stars. I will say I did have some things that were very frustrating for me, annoying, not entirely sure if I liked the way that it was handled. There is a little bit of a romance thread that, although I enjoyed, I also didn't. For a reason that I tend to dislike a lot of romance, but I definitely would recommend this. It is a fun time, especially considering it is a standalone fantasy, and we don't get a lot of those, and I feel like it was well done. I was gripped. I enjoyed it. There were some moments, like I said, that I guess I wasn't entirely happy with how things were going and wasn't as invested as I wanted to, but once we kind of got past that, I got back into it and it was pretty easy to read this morning. So that is definitely good. I don't know. I have a thing about characters who have either another character in their head or can talk to another character in their head. I don't know why I love it so much, but the dragon's main form of communication is telepathy. And so I got a little bit of that element, which I realize I adore, and that was a lot of fun. Overall, would recommend. But yeah, we did it! Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like all of these are great books. I definitely would recommend them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you got this far, include a sword emoji because there's lots of swords, knives, and fights. So yeah, and I will catch you in the next video. Until next time, bye!